Yep, that's all I got.
What a good opening.
Hello,
Let's go.
do you want to play a game? There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Welcome to another episode of House of Ghouls Horror Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Ian VanGhoul, joined as always with my two best friends, Colby Does Horror and Crystal. What's going on? How you guys doing this week?
I'm doing good.
Say I'm good. Good. Um, I'm glad that the week is over. Um, and I'm excited to talk about horror movies because I feel like I've been watching so many more lately. So I'm excited.
I'm the opposite. This is my only day off this week. Like I have to work. Like I worked my first day of work was Monday this week, off today, and then I'm not off until Wednesday after today.
Disgusting.
So I've been swamped at work, but I need money for our Nevada trip next month, so I'm trying to get a bunch of OT in.
But hell yeah. Well, this week we don't really have any main topic at all, so we're just gonna do another chill and chat with the three of us and see what we get into. So let's kick it off with some horror movie news.
It's my favorite.
Scary movie.
So this week it was announced that we were getting a 4K of Return of the Living Dead from Scream Factory. It'll be out June 10th. 3 discs, tons of special features, and some gnarly ass artwork. I can't wait. It's a steelbook. So I know Colby's excited for this.
I was gonna say I was like waiting for his face. I was waiting to look at his face for him to be like, oh, it's a steelbook.
I was gonna get it regardless, but knowing that it's a steelbook, I'm 1000% getting it now.
It might be the coolest artwork I've ever seen for a steelbook as
I
well.
haven't even heard about it. I know, I mean it makes sense because there's a lot of things going on with Return of the Living Dead right now. Like Days of the Dead for November just got announced and it's all Return of the Living Dead themed. The whole cast is gonna be there. So it's perfect. Makes sense.
40 years of Return of the Living Dead,
Hell yeah.
right? So yeah, I'm stoked for that. Can't wait for that to be released. I know we're getting a 4K of Dark City also from Arrow Video. I think that comes out in June as well.
I've never seen Dark City, surprisingly.
It's a good one, and that release looks fucking gnarly as well. So another sweet treat in June,
I love sweet treats.
right? They're so sweet. So in other news, Black Phone 2. Apparently, the grabber is going full Freddy Krueger. So there's been a lot of speculation on what this sequel was going to be, if it was going to be a sequel, a prequel, what's going on. There was some teaser footage shown at CinemaCon, and reports are stating that the grabber is hunting children from beyond the grave. Apparently, he has demonic powers. He can make children hallucinate. Yeah,
What
there
do
was
you
more. There was more information, but I didn't want to give too much away. So we'll kind of wait and see. But I don't know. How you guys feeling about this? I'm not sure how I feel.
I'm kind of stoked because I was really worried about what they were gonna do, and I'm glad it's not the prequel route.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Because I'm trying to remember in the first one, he was a human being
Mhm.
who was just a horrible person. And uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
have to wait
kind of.
till I see like the trailer and then I'll decide maybe.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on it because I know the first movie is very divisive, but I loved it because it stays pretty close to the Joe Hill novel, which
Mhm.
I love that novel or that story. Um, so when they announced a sequel, I was not sure how I felt about it because there's no sequel to that story.
Right.
So I was like, if Joe Hill's involved, then maybe I can get into it. Um, there was talk that he kind of came up with this story, but there's no like official writing credit that I've seen yet. So I don't know. It's all kind of up in the air. I think I am happy it's not a prequel though. I do like the sequel route. I just don't know how I feel about the demonic grabber from beyond the grave, but I don't know, maybe it'd be cool. Hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like it's leaning too much, and it's leaning very much into like what you like you said, like almost like a little bit of Pennywise, and almost very much like I mean, which would make sense because obviously of who wrote the original short
Mhm.
story, but I don't know. Gonna have to see. I'm intrigued.
I am intrigued, yeah. And I mean it is Blumhouse, so I have, full faith.
Blech.
Sequel. And speaking
I
of
have
full
full faith.
speaking of full faith in
House.
Blumhouse sequels, Megan 2.0 trailer just dropped.
Did you see my Facebook post about it?
I did. I saw that, and then I just watched it today, and I watched it with Brody because she loves Meg. She loves the first Megan, and I'll admit, like I liked the first
I
movie. I
like
thought
the
it was
first
fun.
one.
I
I thought
love it
that one looked.
so much.
I thought the first Megan looked fucking awful too, but then I watched it and I was like, this is kind of good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm right there with you. This one I'm gonna see it, and I hope it's fun. I'll probably take Brody to see it. Hope it's at least fun for her. Um, I wasn't impressed. I'll put it that way.
It kind of reminds me of Terminator 2 a little bit.
Yes, definitely,
A little bit.
definitely
Um,
some T2 vibes.
right. I think they went this route because she became such like this icon in the first one that everybody was cheering for her. Nobody was scared of her because it took that angle of like when you saw the movie, it was very like campy fun.
Mhm.
So I feel like how the first one ended and they're moving into this new one now, they couldn't make her the villain again because she was already the villain in the first one. So in retrospect, I guess it makes sense that they're making something else be evil and have her save them from this evil thing. But yeah, it's very Terminator 2, which I'm okay with. So I
It's a
Yeah,
like
huge, it's a huge missed opportunity to have made Chucky versus Megan.
that's true. Maybe for part three. But yeah, I'm not mad at like the T2 route, and I am glad it's at least not rehashing the same thing as the first. So at least it's kind of in a somewhat or quote unquote original uh a storyline or whatever. But I don't know. The trailer just didn't do it for me. Like it looks like it's way more action as opposed to like the kind of horror. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it was just a bad trailer.
the only reason I like I liked the trailer when I saw it is just because I love Britney Spears so much. So when they used the Oops, I Did It Again song and it was like a remix, I was like, I love this.
I do love me some Britney.
Britney's back, baby. That was all the news I had though. Do you guys have any extra news this week?
Did you guys watch speaking of Blumhouse, the new FNAF trailer that also was dropped from the comic thing that you said?
CinemaCon.
I always want to say Comic-Con and it's never right. Yep, that dropped. It looks like it is a lot scarier than the first one because I feel like that was a lot of fans' biggest gripe with like the first one was that it made the animatronics nice. And they had some moments when they were evil, but the trailer that came out a couple days ago, that like it gives them like more evil. Like they're actually living up to the video game versus them being friends. But it could also have like kind of the Megan 2.0 Terminator 2 kind of thing going on where it's like some of them are good and some of them are bad, but I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer, but I mean, if it's going a more horror route, I'm all about it. But
I'm
Yeah.
I
more,
mean, I didn't mind the first one of that either, so
I'm more excited for this than Megan too.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Mhm.
I liked Five Nights at Freddy's. It's another one I know nothing about the video game. Camden explained all the lore to me while we were watching, so I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I've seen the game, but I never played it or anything. I don't know shit about
Mhm.
it. I looked into it after I saw the movie a little bit, but
I
yeah, it was
am
cool.
I am pumped that Ski Ulrich and Matthew Lillard will be reuniting together in this one.
Right? That is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's cool. The lore of Five Nights at Freddy is crazy. So the guy that actually like came up with it, he was a failed Christian writer. Like he wrote Christian books. And the first Christian or like he wrote a book and Freddy, he was like illustrated in it, and the company that he worked for was like, this is too scary. So he ended up being like, okay, well, I'm just going to turn this into a horror book then. And then it got turned into a video game. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Jesus
hmm
doesn't like your scary animatronics.
hmm The only other thing that I saw was, Lee Whannell's new movie, Wolfman.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's not going to theaters. It's going straight to Peacock, which is weird to me.
Most Blumhouse, I think Peacock and Blumhouse have like a deal. Most
Sure.
of their stuff does go straight to Peacock.
But that's crazy though. This is Lee Whannell. Like he's not just like anybody else, you
Yeah.
know?
Wasn't it in theaters already?
I mean, it was in theaters.
Okay. Well, then I must have missed the mark then because I was really confused because I was like, wait. How is this only exclusively on here? Because I must have missed when it was in theaters because I was very confused.
No,
Yeah.
it was in theaters in January.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it
good.
was like the first quote unquote big
Yeah.
release of the year.
You haven't seen it yet, Crystal?
No, I haven't. Well, I guess I'm gonna watch it on Peacock, so.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna be on Peacock here soon. It's
That's-
okay. It's not Invisible Man, but it's all right. All right,
Agreed.
well, let's get into what did we watch? Who wants to kick it off?
I'm gonna be doing a lot of complaining, so you guys can go first.
All right,
Oh my
Crystal, what
God.
did you watch this week?
Jeez, I feel like I'm gonna be complaining a little bit too then.
I think we all have some complaints this week, so
I watched The Rule of Jenny Penn. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch that on Shudder.
I saw that
not
one
yet.
at Fantastic Fest. That was the first movie I saw at Fantastic Fest.
I couldn't finish it. I didn't like it.
I
Um,
like the characters and acting. I just didn't like the movie. It
sure,
was slow.
sure. Um, I I'm totally good with watching like young adults getting like sliced and diced in the woods and like in a haunted house and all that stuff, but like there was something almost too real about the movie because you hear about these horrible stories about people in those like senior living homes, and I just couldn't watch that. Like I couldn't finish it. I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. So somebody else can go because I have more, but I don't want to keep talking. So,
you're good. Go ahead.
um,
Give us more.
and then I told you guys about this movie, but I'll tell the audience. Holland, the new movie with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched that, but I did not like that movie at all. Um, Nothing really happened. So the movie's like an hour and 40 minutes, and like nothing happens in the movie for the first hour and 15 minutes. Um, and it just wasn't good. And by the time the twist is revealed, like it's not even anything that's, you're kind of just like, okay, how much longer do I have to watch this movie for? So when I finished it, I actually watched Stepford Wives to kind of cleanse my palate because I was like, I know Nicole Kidman has better movies than this one.
Are
Um,
you a big Nicole Kidman fan?
I'm really not. She's been in a ton of movies and like I can't harp on her for like because I know that she commented that she's trying to work more with directors and women directors and things like that. So I love that. Um, which is why she's been in so many of these movies. But I just was not a fan of this one. Um, and
Real
then
quick. Speaking of Nicole Kidman, it made me think that we forgot a giant bit of news from this week because Nicole Kidman was in Batman Forever with Val Kilmer.
Mm.
And unfortunately, we lost Val Kilmer this week. So yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Have you seen the documentary Val on?
No, it's been on my watch list for so long.
So I watched that a few years ago when it first came out, when I had no idea he was like sick, because I'm a huge fan of Batman, Top Gun, all of his old stuff back in the day. And I was like, oh, cool, a documentary about Val Kilmer. And it was all about him being like sick and can barely talk, and it was sad. And it's like number one trending right now on Amazon Prime. So I was like, I'm not watching that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely I still want to check it out for sure, but yeah, it's rough.
It's
I've
it's
always been a huge fan of him.
it's really good. And I loved his cameo in the new Top Gun, was it Maverick or whatever.
I still haven't watched it.
Dude, it's good.
I know. I think you told me that before. Yeah, I should watch
Yeah,
it. I still haven't done it.
it's real good.
Mm.
But yeah, R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
What else did you watch, Crystal?
Oh my gosh, I finally watched Hard Eyes, which was so
Yes.
much fun. I can't believe so the reason that I didn't watch it when it first was like circulating because I saw the trailer and I was like, it's My Bloody Valentine. I'd rather go watch that instead, just because I love the original movie. And then I finally was like, it was funny. I watched it right after I watched Holland, thank goodness, because I was like, okay, I need to watch something different. So I watched that, and then um, it was so much fun. I loved it so much because I didn't realize that it was like a rom-com mixed with a
Yeah.
slasher. It was so funny,
It's like
funny.
70% rom-com, 30% slasher.
So good. It just reminded me of Scream, like with the killers and like who's the killer under the mask and everyone and the kills were crazy. It was just so much fun to watch. And I really liked it. And I'm really mad that I waited so long to watch
Mhm.
it because I remember everybody was reviewing it and I was like, I don't want to watch this movie. It's just gonna be like My Bloody Valentine. Um, but I'm glad I finally watched it. So
When I went to see it in the theater too, I stayed away from the trailer. I stayed away from like the IMDb, everything. So I had no idea one of my favorite actors was in it, Devon Sawa.
He's
oh
so
my
good in it
God,
too.
right.
I was so fucking excited when I saw him in it.
And their names too. What's her name? Hobbs and Shaw. That was the
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious movie, and she was in Fast and
Yeah.
Furious.
Yeah, Jordana Brewster.
They like kind
Yeah.
of they made a like whatever the main character, female main character, she started laughing. She goes, "Wait, what was your names?" It was
I
so
couldn't believe how much I
funny.
love that movie.
I couldn't believe it either. That's why when I finished it, I was so mad that I waited so long to watch it because those are like the slashers are my favorite kind of horror movies. And I was so mad that I because as soon as I saw the opening scene, I was like, I should have watched this sooner.
Yep.
So mad.
The opening went hard as fuck.
I
Oh yeah.
know. I
And then
know.
with Lone Star playing in the background and shit, it's just so good.
I
Yeah,
know.
honestly, I need like a buddy cop movie now with those two characters. Like
Yeah.
I love their chemistry in that movie.
When I talk to Devin in August, I'm gonna tell him they need to push for a buddy cop movie with them too.
Absolutely.
It was funny. Uh,
Ian, real quick, what shirt is that? Is that a Vinegar Syndrome
Yeah, it's
shirt?
Vinegar Syndrome.
That's what I thought it was. That's so sick.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
oh, have you guys ever seen? Okay, have you guys ever seen the movie The Sand on Tubi?
I know what it is, but I've never watched it.
It's so stupid, but I mean, it was it was so bad, but I was entertained. But it was so bad. It was such a B horror movie with way too much CGI. But I really liked it because
Is it
it's like.
as is it as good as Slacks?
No, Slacks is better. Slacks is way better. But the sand, it kind of gave me the same vibes because it was like the sand was obviously the monster in the movie. Um, and it's on Tubi, and I was watching it, and I was like, I have to ask Colby and Ian if they've seen this movie because I feel like they probably would, and if they wouldn't, they're gonna watch it.
I just got a
I
really good idea.
huh.
Why don't we turn this episode after we go through everything into our favorite really bad movies?
Oh wow.
Because
I'm gonna have
I
to try
just
and think
thought
of some.
we don't have to do top five, but we can just have like a roundtable discussion because I just thought of like five that I love.
All right, cool. I'm
And
down.
it kind of has to do with like what I watched this week too, because they're not done the right way.
You got a lot to get off your chest this week.
Dude, I was fucking pissed.
I can't wait. You have to explain the movies to me too, because I
Mm.
didn't watch them, so you have to give me the premise. Even if you spoil them, I don't care. Unless Ian doesn't want you to spoil them, but
The movies I watched, or when we talk about the bad ones.
whatever you're complaining about, I
Oh,
need the
okay.
whole context of it so
I
that I
gotcha.
Did you have any others from this week, Crystal?
I watched two other ones on Tubi. They were called, have you guys ever seen Invasive? Do you see those
Sounds.
trending on Tubi? So it's basically
Mm.
about a girl. She squats in this billionaire's house, and the billionaire is evil, and it's like a cat and mouse game. It's actually pretty good. I really liked it.
Also, what did you think of 825 Forest Road?
Oh yeah, I literally just finished it. It was good. I liked that there were still tiny elements of found footage in there.
Mhm.
So we know that, Stephen Cognetti, he wants to move into this more of like the narrative versus like found footage, but there were still hints of the found footage in there, which I thought was really cool. Kind of like him, paying tribute to where he started.
His roots?
Right. It was good. It was very creepy. You know what? You know why I liked it is because it was it was like a haunted house, but it had like a lot of layers to it.
Mm.
It didn't feel like it was too much, I guess, because as things were starting to be exposed about what was going on, there were still like creepy stuff happening too. And there's like a creepy, iconic kind of character that I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, oh yeah, that thing kind of reminds me of like what he did with the clown.
The mannequin?
Mhm.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
terrifying.
Uh-huh. So I feel like also kind of paying tribute to its roots of having this real creepy thing that's not supposed to move, and then all of a sudden it starts moving. Um, but I did like it. I assume there's going to be a sequel, so just because of how it ended. But it was really good. I liked it. It was good. Like I said, it was like a ghost story, haunted house, kind of something that you're used to
Hmm.
seeing. Um, but there's just creepy parts too. Like super creepy. Like I was sitting there watching it and I was like, "Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I saw that." Okay. Like creepy stuff like in
Yeah,
the foreground kind of thing. You're just like, so if you like you blink, you miss it kind of thing. So, it was good though.
I
I liked
I've
it.
only watched like half of it, but what I saw, I really fucking like. Like I
Hmm.
love the lore building in it. I
Yes.
really enjoy all the characters, and it's just very simple things that are very effective that Stephen Cognetti does in his movies that he just pulls off.
I think that's what it is. Hmm.
So I'm really excited to finish it after the podcast tonight. I think
Hmm.
Coda, I'm gonna restart it because Coda wants to watch it.
Yeah, I
So
wasn't sure how I felt. I just watched it earlier, and I talked to Colby right at like as soon as I was done with it, and I wasn't sure how I felt about it. And initially, I wanted to like watch it, put a review out. But every once in a while, I get that feeling of like I need to sit on this for a bit,
Mhm.
and so I'm glad I waited because the more I think about it, the more I like it. And
I agree. Hmm.
I feel like from the reviews I saw, everyone's kind of like making it sound like an anthology, like separate stories, and that's not what it is. It's one story. You're just getting it from three different perspectives,
Mhm.
Get
which I
that.
did enjoy that quite a
I
bit.
like that. Hmm.
And if there's one thing I really liked about it from the beginning is the scares because that mannequin is fucking terrifying. And then yeah, all like the kind of like nuanced shit in the background, like if there's one thing Cognetti can do, it's scares. So
Mhm.
like I love that. So yeah, I might watch it again tonight and then put a review out tomorrow. But yeah, definitely I'm glad I waited and kind of let it all sink in before like throwing my thoughts out there.
I haven't seen anybody's reviews on it yet. I just saw Brian's like letterbox review on it. That's it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's been
but that's it.
a few out there. Yeah, I mean, no one's like shitting on it, but it it's not,
I
positive
know
reviews.
us three have very similar taste, so I think I'll love it.
Mhm.
That's interesting. They said that it felt like an anthology because I didn't get that vibe at all. You're learning the story from three different perspectives. So
Mhm.
the time that you watch, by the time that like some scenes felt out of place, but then when they start to play out, you're like, oh, that's why she said that. And I think that makes it so much more interesting
Right.
because that you don't really see that a lot. Like a lot of times when you watch any kind of movie, um, especially a horror movie, it's very like timeline precise, like from A, B, C, D, this is how everything lines up. And the way that he did it was like there was moments when I was like, oh wait, did I miss something? And then I was like, oh no, he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose and I think that's super cool. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like just like giving you little pieces of the story at
Hmm.
once.
Hmm. Hmm.
But yeah, so yeah, overall, I dug it, and I think it's one that like the longer you kind of sit on it, or the more that you watch it, it it definitely improves
Mhm.
over time. All right, so I'll just hop in quick then. So yeah, 825 Forest Road. I watched that today. It feeds. That's from Chad Archibald. It's coming out April 18th. Has Ashley Green and Sean Ashmore in it. I fucking loved it. Um, they had sent me a trailer for it. I did a trailer reaction to it weeks ago, and like the trailer looked cool, but it was like one of those like it could go either way. It
Mhm.
might just be a kind of another generic horror movie, and um, it's like Inception meets Insidious, but like in all the good ways. And the creature design in that is fucking amazing as well. So definitely like that one.
I might
Uh,
try to get that in tonight too, then, because that's in my inbox.
oh yeah, fuck yeah,
And I'm a huge fan of Sean Ashmore. I usually like
yes,
anything he does.
yeah. He does not disappoint. Anything for Jackson? Finally watched that.
Oh shit,
Fucking loved it.
it goes hard as fuck.
It does. I really enjoyed it though.
It's
Like,
pretty scary too.
yeah, it definitely has some creepiness to it for sure. I was waiting for some like super disturbing shit because I always hear about it being disturbing. I didn't really get that vibe. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I loved it.
I haven't seen it for a while. I can't remember because I think I thought it was pretty disturbing. Isn't she like pregnant or something in it?
Yeah,
It might be like the pregnancy shit. I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean maybe. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I just didn't find it overly disturbing, but I'm also fucked in the head, so who
Yeah,
knows,
we all are.
right? um, the new Terror Films movie that is just out today, Friday, Jim's Room. I love that, but yeah, super fucked up, but not like visually. It's not visually graphic, but like the content is fucked up. Yeah, love that one. Ebola syndrome. Dude, that movie, you got to see it. It's
That's one that Victor was talking about,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it was the vinegar
Okay.
syndrome one that I bought.
I'll check it out.
1996, Hong Kong. It's ridiculous. Like it has. I don't know how much of it is real and what's not, but there's definitely some animal shit in it. It's very like it feels very much like Cannibal Holocaust in that vibe,
Jesus.
but
Mm-mm.
it's like I don't even know. I don't know how it's like over the top, goofy, campy. Like it's a fun time. Like it's super fucked up, but it's a fun time. Blood Car, Blood Car, dude. That was one of the ones I got from Terror Vision, and I checked that out. And I mean, it's super campy, goofy. It would be super disturbing if it was like a serious movie. But fucking Anna Klumsky is in that movie. Fucking my girl
Oh,
was
no
not
shit.
was not expecting that at all. Yeah, she's like a main character in this movie.
That's wild.
Yeah, but it's another one. It's like it feels almost like a trauma movie with how like over the top it is.
Speaking of trauma, I did start one yesterday that I didn't finish yet.
Oh, which one?
Blood-sucking freaks.
Oh, classic.
That's on Tubi now.
Yeah, I
Fuck
was gonna
yeah.
say it's not, I feel like I know what that movie is.
Yeah,
It's
it's a classic.
fucking, it's gnarly.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I had to turn it off because it was like 4 o'clock or something when I was watching it. And that's when people start coming in for the next shift. So I was like, if I get caught watching this, I'll fucking get written up. I was like, I better turn this shit off.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's wild. And then the last one I watched this week, that I think you'll probably talk about, so I'm gonna hold off my discussion, but it's The Ugly Stepsister.
Okay.
So I'll wait for you to discuss that one.
Okay.
So that's all I got. So let's get into it, Colby. What you got?
I'm gonna knock the first one out right away. In 1986, Northern California, Olive Oil and her brother Castor
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
and
Keep going.
friends go on a camping trip to see the meteor shower with Halley's Comet. But the night turns into horror as a meteor transforms Popeye into an unstoppable killing machine. Listen, listen. I watch a lot of really stupid, bad horror movies, and I enjoy them. Like, I have a good sense of humor. I see like the comedy. I appreciate movies like this. This movie pissed me off. It was so fucking bad. I DNF'd it. Like there was still like 20 minutes left, and I was like, no, like it was just like it was like disrespectful to my fucking intelligence. That's how bad it was.
How long is it?
Like an hour and 19 or 18 minutes,
Oh my.
and it felt like it was like 2 hours long.
Yeah. That's rough.
And I'm enjoying these Popeye movies. Like they're not good, but they're fun.
Mhm.
This one just made me rage.
Yeah, that's pretty bad when it's that bad.
Like I sent you a little clip of what Popeye looked like, and you can tell him what you said.
Yeah, I said it looked like PS2 graphics.
I wanted so bad to use that in my review, but I didn't. I didn't want to steal Ian's fucking quote. Instead, I said it. It looks like they used a free trial software for their CGI.
Also fitting.
Dude, it just pissed me off. And the kills were stupid. There was one kill that kind of made me laugh. I was like, huh, okay, that was cool. But everything else, like there was a there was a couple kills where they weren't even killed by Popeye. Like one guy was killed by a fucking little rock-sized meteor that went through his head. Like it was just so fucking stupid.
Did you have to pay for this one?
I did $6.
Damn.
I mean, I paid $13 for Popeye's Revenge,
Yeah, but like at least that's like,
and I wasn't even terribly mad about that
yeah,
because it was actually funny.
that's what I mean. Like at least it was like enjoyable-ish. But this one,
Dude, like the characters were insufferable. Just everything. Like I'm mad.
I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
mad all
I'm
over
trying
again.
to remember when did the first one come out?
The first one was Popeye's Revenge, and then Popeye the Slayer Man, and then this
Hmm.
one. I think
Hmm.
Popeye's Revenge came out like what, like two months ago?
yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they've been like back to back to back pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been like one every month.
Yeah, because I remember reading something about it and I was like, damn, everything is just getting I can't think of the word right now.
Public domained.
Thank you. Everything. Literally everything
I
is
am
Here for
excited
it.
for Screamboat Willie though.
Yes. I might go see that this weekend.
I've actually heard good things about it too. Yeah, and that's
Absolutely.
coming from people who don't even like really fuck with like the Terrifier people and stuff like that. So I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Did you see the other one that was made before Screamboat? It was called like Mickey's something. Do you know what I'm
Mickey's
talking
Revenge.
Oh,
about?
Ian watched that one.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one that has Winnie the Pooh in it for no reason.
I don't remember. I watched it so long ago now. I just remember that one because I kept getting confused because it went into public domain and I was looking it up and it kept giving me Screamboat and I was like, no, this is not the one that just came out. Oh, that movie. I
Are you
remember it now.
are you talking about that one or are you talking about the other Mickey?
Mousetrap.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is Mousetrap. That movie was
Is it the one where he's just wearing like a hockey jersey?
yeah, and I think
Okay.
they try to do the I think they do the Scream thing with the knife. He does this
Yeah.
Yep, okay. That's the one that I saw, Mousetrap.
And also what I was gonna bring up was for some context, I'm somebody that enjoys the Mousetrap movie. It's fucking god awful, but
Mhm.
it's entertaining to me and I
Mhm.
enjoy it. I've watched it, I think,
Mhm.
almost three times. I think I started a third time for like background noise one day. But I actually enjoy that movie. I have a what's the word? Like I appreciate like movies like that.
Uh-huh.
And this one, Shiver Me Timbers, it was just horrible.
Is it Shiver? I thought Shivering Timbers was like a pirate thing.
Yeah, it makes no
Really,
sense, right? It makes
none of
no
it made
fucking
sense
sense.
anyway, so it
It
fits.
makes
It
no
doesn't make
fucking
any
I mean,
sense,
he's a sailor man, so maybe
I guess.
close enough.
I watched one called Replicator. I really enjoyed.
I need to check that out.
It's got some wacky CGI as well, but the story is actually pretty decent and it's got some good body horror. I watched another Blumhouse movie called Woman in the Yard.
Ugh. I don't want to see that movie. No, thank you.
No. And it hit different for me than a lot of other people for like personal reasons. So it was just, I thought it was just done in extremely bad taste and kind of disrespectful, but not to my intelligence this time. Just disrespectful to me generally. Um, I watched Brightburn.
So
Fucking
fucking
love
good.
Brightburn. I watched one called All Jacked Up and Full of Worms.
Yeah, what you think of that?
I don't know what to think.
Right?
I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know the message for the. I mean, the message is definitely about addiction and stuff, but um, I mean, I thought it was cool. It was beautifully shot and like
Hmm.
super trippy. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it again, but I'm glad it's in my collection now.
Right?
And then I watched a bunch for the film festival that we'll talk about next week, and then my last one is I just got back from the theater for Minecraft. I see a lot of people shitting on it, but I really enjoyed it. I took my two boys to see it. I've never played the games, so I don't know anything about it, but dude, I laughed my ass off the entire movie.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not a big Jack Black fan. Like I like him as a musician and as a person, but I don't like him as an actor, but I liked him in this movie.
That's fair.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had no desire to see the movie, but like my kid is obsessed with Minecraft, so like it's
Mhm.
inevitable. So
That's how my kids are, so I was not excited to see it at all. I was like, at least I get to go get a slushie.
there you go.
That was my mindset, and then I actually enjoyed the whole movie. Like the CGI in it looks really cool. Like I thought it was really well done.
That gives me a little hope. Maybe
But
I won't hate my life the whole time.
oh yeah, and then the other movie that I liked but I didn't kind of like. I don't know how much we can say about it cuz it's embargoed, but
Well, it is embargoed, but it's showing at Overlook, and
well, yeah,
we're
we're
covering Overlook, and
yeah.
this comes out Monday. It'll already be past that. So, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to spoil it, but like, I don't care about talking about it.
Yeah. Um it's been getting a lot of hype and been getting raved about already, and I just thought it was really boring.
Yeah. Like I said, this is going to be like the Nosferatu of this year. Not it's big, obviously, but like as far as the division,
What's the movie?
the
The
ugly
ugly
stepsister.
yeah.
That's what it's called?
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Cinderella story.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Okay.
So here's my qualms, and I'm gonna put this in my review whenever I put it out, but it's another one that is being hyped on. This is a body horror that everyone is fainting or getting sick while watching.
Who's saying that? Who's
That's how it's marketed
Who's
as,
saying that?
saying it?
right? So and I hate that. That's like the go-to thing
Mhm.
now because 99% of the movies that have that marketing don't live up to it. And that's what this is. Like it's and I compare it to Nosferatu because it's a very well-made movie. The
Very
acting's
atmospheric.
yeah, the acting's good, like visually it looks good, but there's no substance to it. So if you know the story, there's nothing to really expect, like the pre-Disney story. So
Mm.
I like that they kind of went to the original source material and like went a darker route with it, But if you're familiar with it, you already know what to expect.
And
The
the
only
Easter
kind of
eggs too that have it has with Cinderella, I really enjoyed.
and like the kind of the whole twist, not twist of the movie, but the twist of this story is that it's from the stepsister's perspective.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's very long and drawn out. There's not much that happens, and my main issue with it, although there are certain like cool gory scenes, my main issue with it is there's not a single likable character in this fucking movie. So no matter what happens, I don't care. Like there's no stakes in it for me because
Mm.
by the end everyone could be dead and I don't give a shit.
Mm.
And that's like, it just didn't resonate with me.
Mm.
My biggest gripe was it was like what, an hour and 50 minutes long?
I was
Yeah.
just gonna ask how long was it?
Hour and 50 minutes long. Nothing happens until an hour and 17 minutes.
Oh my God, I hate movies like that. I hate movies like
It
that.
it was so slow. But yeah, like Ian said, it looks beautiful. There's cool Easter eggs, but the end is pretty fucking gnarly. But it wasn't worth that long of a drag to get to
Mm.
it. Like it didn't pay off.
Yeah. And if getting a nose job is body horror, then
If this was done as a short, like a 20-minute short, this could be like one of the best shorts ever made.
true.
But it wasn't.
It was not. It was long.
What's the what's the production company behind it?
Shutter.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, they have
Yeah.
some hits and misses sometimes, so
I started another one from Overlook from Shutter yesterday, actually, and I really liked it. I think I got a call and I didn't get to finish it, but I started Free Waka.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that one.
It's also slow, but I like the characters. I like the lore already. But yeah, I haven't gotten to anything crazy yet, but I'm liking the tone and everything of it.
Oh yeah.
All right, you ready to get into? Oh wait, now next is what we read.
Yes. What did we read?
I read two books this week.
What'd you read?
The first one I read was Queen Boss Slay.
Oh,
This
Patrick.
is this is actually the sequel to 100% Match. So if you've read 100% Match, this is the perspective of the girl at the end of that movie or at the end of that book. It it's different. It's very similar but different at the same time. Like it un, like 100% Match, it focuses on just like grossness and uncomfortableness. This one, it just focuses on very strong feminism vibes, craziness, and it's a lot gorier. And there definitely is some gross stuff in it, like the other
Mhm.
one. But I sent Patrick a screenshot that I got it, and he was like, "Oh man, I thought this one was gonna get me canceled."
Oh shit.
But it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. It was still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
The end it gets pretty fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it was funny because like I said, I told you I was scrolling through like trying to, find another one to read. And I came across that one and I had no idea that it was like a sequel or in that world. I
Mhm.
thought it was just like a kind of erotic book that
Did
he wrote.
did you read Grandpappy, right?
Yes.
Do you remember the nurse's name? Was it Daphne?
Oh shit, Daphne. I mean, that sounds right, but I'm not sure.
So it ties into Grandpappy as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember because there's two nurses in that. I can't remember either of the names, but
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Daphne is the one with the large chest that it talks
The
about in that
big
book.
bosoms.
What how does he refer to her in the book? Busty.
She busty.
But yeah, so it ties into Grandpappy as well, and I thought was really cool.
All right, I have to get that one for sure.
And then the other book we'll talk about when you talk about what you read.
Fair enough. Crystal, what'd you read?
I read a book called Youth Juice. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. So it's a body horror book. It kind of reminds me of The Substance a little bit.
Ooh.
Because it's about a this girl, she's 29, and she's working at like a skincare beauty line, and it's like a huge company in New York City. And there's something going on with the CEO and like how the CEO is like preserving her youth. And that's all I'm gonna say because it's pretty good so far. Um, but yeah, it's definitely there's some it's not crazy body horror right now. Um, but there have been some moments when I'm kind of just like, ugh. Um, so it's cool. And then I'm reading another book. It's called Guillotine. It kind of reminds me of Ready or Not. So it's about this girl in college, and she like I don't want to say trick. She's using this rich guy that goes to her school because his mother is an editor in chief of a really popular fashion magazine that she wants to work at. Um, but he takes her to his rich family's like isolated island, and they like make her sign an NDA, and things are really weird, and like a bunch of stuff happens. Just it reminds me of Ready or Not. So, and kind of like the menu a little bit.
Oh, I love the menu.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the menu just a little bit. So, kind of like that like whole like hierarchy of rich people with privilege, that kind of thing, because the main character, she's not rich, and she's around a bunch of rich people who are like super fucked up. So,
Yeah. Who wrote the I just lost it. The Youth Juice,
let me look in my Kindle.
Kindle girly. I need to get me a Kindle.
right?
Um, EK Satu? I don't know how to spell that.
Oh, okay.
That's the cover of it. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I finished The Dollhouse by Edward Lee, and I didn't review it because I don't know how to put it into words. Um, but it's probably not the best choice to start with like the first book that I read of his, because he apparently wrote it in the style of like one of his favorite authors.
Hmm.
So it's like very like it's very
Not,
different from what his normal
yeah.
work apparently. And it like wasn't really extreme. Towards the end it did get a little more fucked up, but I mean I still liked it, but it was definitely different from what I was expecting. I started Final Girl Support Group from Grady
Grady
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
I've been wanting to read his stuff for a long time. He's one of the few like authors I'm interested in that
Hmm.
actually has audiobooks on Spotify, so I don't have to buy it right off the bat. It is like 14 hours long.
If you read the one horror
Damn.
store,
Mhm.
don't listen to it on audio form. You have to read that one on like physical copy, because the way it's laid out in physical copy is just like a what's that furniture store my wife fucking
IKEA.
works? IKEA. She it's laid out like an IKEA fucking catalog. It's
Okay.
super fucking cool and unique.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw the cover of
Like
that.
like Crystal's reaction to
The fuck is that store that my wife likes?
no, my wife works kind of works for them. She does like
Okay.
processes claims and stuff for
Okay.
their employees. So I was like,
IKEA.
we talk about it every fucking day, and I can't remember.
IKEA. But yeah, so yeah, the Final Girl Support Group like says like 14 hours long. So I'm a couple hours into it. I love it.
Grady
It's like
Hendrix is
one
awesome.
oh yeah. It's like one giant Easter egg for horror fans.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit to get through that one.
How to Sell a Haunted House is really good. And then I can't remember what it's called right now, but there's one about like a metal group. It's a metal band
Mm,
that kind of like sold their soul to be famous kind of thing. That
yeah.
one's pretty good too.
Yeah, I want to read all of his stuff, so it was hard to choose which one to go with. So I just picked one and that was it. But yeah, and then we both got our copies of Made a Monster from Rob Nelson. And this is what I did all day today. Like I told you guys before we started, like I watched movies, but like the majority of my day was reading this, and I have 20 pages left, and
It's
I will
hard to
have
put
read it
down.
in one day.
It's hard to put
Um,
down.
yeah, and I'll probably finish it tonight, put a review out for it in the morning. But yeah, Rob Nelson is I mean, it's his debut novel, and he's up there already with Patrick and the splatterpunk people I love.
Hmm.
Like the book's fucking phenomenal.
It's like this is saying a lot because I'm like a big Harry Potter fan. Like I've read like a lot of majority of my life. I've loved reading. This might be my favorite book of all time.
Hmm.
It's up there for sure.
Damn. It's all sold out on his website as of right
Yeah, I'm
time of
so
this at the time of this recording.
so happy for this dude. Like,
Absolutely.
and in my review, I was completely honest. I was like, for being a debut author, like I wasn't expecting much, so it just completely blew me away.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, once you read the To Whom It May Concern, fuck.
Yeah, I'm excited to finish it. I was
Uh,
reading so fast just to try to get it in before we started recording, but
dude, it's incredible. It's and Splatterpunk 2, which we talk about all the time. It's very shocking. It's like it's just extreme horror, like shocking just to shock you. And some authors they do have like purpose behind it and make it like meaningful. This entire book is fucking meaningful.
mhm,
It's it's different. Like I was not expecting to feel the amount of emotions I did when I read this. It's insane.
absolutely.
I think it's gonna be it's releasing
It,
April 11th.
yeah, April 11th.
Yeah, so April 11th. And I believe it's gonna be on Kindle Unlimited.
Yep, it will be on KU.
Yep. Okay.
Coda was like looking up everything for like the release for me to what to say for my review because she's the book girly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny because I was looking too earlier because I looked at it because I was gonna order it. And then I saw that it was sold out and I messaged him and I was like, "Sir, your book is sold out."
So your book is sold
That's what I said to him. I was like, sir, your book is sold out."
That's amazing though. Fuck yeah. I love that.
But yeah, so you ready to get into physical media this week?
Let's get physical.
You want me to just knock mine all out of the way real fast?
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah. I'll go fast on most of them because you talked about these last week or the week before. But yeah, obviously my book, it's a art copy, but I got a my first PR Splatterpunk package for it. But here's All Jacked Up and Full of Worms. I bought it because I heard Ian and Victor talking about it, so I was excited to check it out. Yeah, it was fucking weird. I got chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. I think Ian also has this one, or is that
Victor got
Victor?
that one.
Victor got this one. Okay,
Yep.
it's about a fucked up ice cream man. I haven't watched it yet. I'm excited. This one I've never seen. Dead Air. Have you seen this one?
I have.
This is
I feel like I've seen that one too.
It's it's good. I like it. It's very reminiscent of Pontypool, but whereas Pontypool keeps everything within the radio station, that one shows shit outside of it.
oh cool.
And it's Bill Mosley, so I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
can't go wrong.
Bill Mosley followed me like 2 days ago, and I freaked the fuck
Oh,
out.
hell yeah.
I got a Severin film movie called Grizzly from the 70s. I've seen it like a while ago, and I really liked it. But as soon as I saw it on the table, I was like, need. So there's Grizzly, and these are all like really nice slipcovers as well.
Yeah.
I got Fulci for Fake. It's a documentary about Fulci, also from Severin.
Is that like a lithograph cover?
It is.
When you guys hold up your stuff, you should do it like you should do it like this.
Oh, whoops.
You did
I
it
was trying to cover the light. Hold on. I just completely fucking
like, here, guys, take a look at this.
here. I got this badass movie right here. But yeah, it's 3D.
Badass.
Another Terror Vision I got in my blind box is Welcome to Hell. This is an Argentina film, so I'm excited to check this one out.
Oh, I like
I-
that cover.
Yeah, I love the cover. I think it's a female director as well, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one I'm really excited for Severin is The House at the Edge of the Park. It's supposed to be a really gnarly giallo, so I'm excited for that.
Ooh,
Um, one of my favorites is it's a twofer. It's video violence and Video Violence 2 from Terror Vision. Um, if you've never seen Video Violence, it is one of the best shot on VHS movies you will ever see. And it's fucking gnarly. And then I talked about it last week, but I didn't have it in the mail yet. But I got Bram Stoker's on Steelbook, one of my favorite vampire movies or Dracula movies. And then my pickup I am most excited about is the Rumpelstiltskin 3 disc box set.
Oh my goodness.
It's got like a whole book in there. It's got one of the discs is like the soundtrack to it. It's awesome. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's mine.
It's
So
so
yeah,
gnarly. I love it.
I was really excited about that. And then I also got like I think 6 or 7 new shirts this past week. A couple of them I got in the mail, and then a couple of them I picked up from um the con. And then Ian was just talking about how he was going to buy a Return of the Living Dead hat and then didn't. But I'm glad I got this because I'm taking this to the Days of the Dead for Return of the Living Dead, having everyone fucking sign the hat. And then one of my favorite things I got this week is I got a fucking big ass package from Paramount. And I was like, what the fuck is Paramount sending me? And it was just like this fucking beat the fuck up teddy bear in there. But it's a Pluto TV, which is part of Paramount, I guess. But when you squeeze it, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. But I just love that it says my name and it talks about like the April Ghouls um horror movies they have streaming. But I just thought that was really cool.
I love it.
Shit, but I think that's all my oh shit, god damn it. Oh, and then one more thing I got. I saw this little candle display and look at this fucking Reagan candle I got. I think it's so dope. So,
That's nasty, but I like it.
but yeah, those are all my physical items I got. I'm not gonna go
Oh
through all
yeah.
my shirts or anything because it's a fucking lot.
It's a good haul.
All right, there, I turn my light back on. What did you get this week, Ian?
I only got one, so after all my treats last week, I limited myself to only one, and it's the They Live Steelbook,
Yes, I love that one.
right? Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. It was another like randomly Barnes and Noble sale. So yeah.
Speaking of steelbooks, did you see Shane's video about looking for Tommy Boy?
Yes.
Did you see what was right fucking it was barely on screen, but my fucking eye caught it. Did you see what was right next to it when he grabbed it?
I remember seeing something beside it. I can't remember what it is there right now.
A fucking Renfield steelbook.
Oh, no, I don't think I noticed that
I
then.
think that's what it was.
Interesting.
But I saw it and I'm like, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow.
Dude, my stores have not had steelbooks at all, like for the past like 3 months.
Really?
Yeah,
You should write a letter.
I should. Strongly worded letter.
Have Chuck write a letter to him. He's got a more demanding what's the word? Aura.
Yeah, you get shit done.
Oh my God.
Besides a
Crystal,
new
did you get?
car, Crystal,
Oh yeah.
did you
Oh yeah,
get
brand new
anything?
car.
How is
Yeah.
the car, by the way?
It's good. I have to go pick up the fucking license plate tomorrow. I'm pissed off. I just was fucking there to like, it's not that far from me, but like, it's still like, I was just there and they're like, oh, we'll call you when your license plate's ready. Like, couldn't you, like, what the fuck? I don't want to go there and go get my license plate. It's so annoying. Um, so my stuff that I got this week was I got all those books. So I got The Youth Juice, I got Golantine, I got have you guys ever heard of the book? What the fuck is the name of the We Used to Live Here?
Yes.
Yep, I
Sounds
got
really
that.
familiar.
And then I think that's it. And I think I got those 3 books. I might have gotten, hold on, wait, I got another one. If I can, I made a list. No, I don't know where the list is. So I got that one. Do, 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 do. Oh, Within These Walls. Have you guys heard of that book? Apparently, it's very like sinister vibes.
The
So,
name sounds familiar. The title.
yeah, it's Within These Walls.
I want to
So,
say Coda read that one.
yeah, maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe it's one of her Rex. I don't know. She usually doesn't. Yeah, once in a while she'll do a different one besides the dark romance. But
Mm.
yes, I got like 5 books.
She says that sometimes she needs a palate cleanser from the dark romance.
Hmm.
I forgot I did get something else this week. So as far as like collectibles go, I used to try to get Funkos and that they just take up too much room. So I
Mhm.
get Toonie Terrors because I love the style of them.
Yeah.
So my wife went to Target and picked me up an early birthday present, which is the Nosferatu black and white
That's a
I
Toonie Terror.
1922 Nosferatu.
I love the Toonie Tears, dude. I
Yeah,
had so fucking many of them, but when I got rid of my man cave when we got Zephyr, when Coda had Zephyr and we had to turn when we had to turn his room into like the baby room,
mm,
I had so many. And then when he got a little bit older, I just opened them up and gave them to him. But
uh,
I had some cool ones. Like I had the Shining Twins. I had Victor
mhm.
Crowley.
Yeah,
I had some.
that's like this whole wall beside me. It's off camera, but it's full. It's this whole wall is Toonie Terrors.
Fuck yeah. I actually just bought the Victor Crowley Terror Threads shirt last night.
Hell
The
yeah.
one with the sandpaper, sand
Yes.
ripper thing on her face.
Oh, that's so cool.
Sandblaster. I'm a
Sandblast.
fucking mechanic and use tools every day, and I can't remember what the fuck it's called.
Ah.
I guess we'll
But
talk about some fucked up dumb movies or some shit.
I will go first.
Do it.
One of my favorites of all time is Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Nice tits, bitch.
Thanksgiving and Lamageddon. Have you seen Lamageddon?
I don't think I've actually watched it.
I was saying, I don't think I have, but you told me to watch it. I remember.
It's horrible, but it's like it's fun. Like it's actually fun and funny. And it was actually done as a um an assignment for like his film class in college.
Nice.
That's funny because Thanksgiving was literally like a trailer. So it's funny that you have those two as the ones that you like.
I watch Thanksgiving literally every year uh for Thanksgiving, and Coda gets so fucking mad every time. She
Did
thinks
we
it's these
did you
stupid.
put
Yeah,
it
we
on
were.
when I was there?
Yeah. And then because we've never seen um Thanksgiving 3 or Thanksgiving 2, but I just always thought there was a Thanksgiving 2 because there's a 3, but there's literally not a Thanksgiving 2.
Nope. Straight to
But
three.
I put Thanksgiving
Straight to-
3 I put the third one on when we were waking up in the hotel. You were like half asleep still with your CPAP machine, but me and Victor were awake, and I was like, I'm gonna put on Thanksgiving 3, and it was bad. Like not Shiver Me Timbers bad because there was still some funny
Oh my
lines.
God, that's gonna be the thing that you say. It would that's the thing from now on. It's gonna be like, was it like Shiver Me Timbers? Or
Yeah,
was
that's the bar.
yeah,
That's the
bar is
bar,
not set.
yes.
yeah.
But yeah, I put it on in the hotel in Chicago, and I think we watched like 20 minutes, and we were like, yeah, let's turn it off. Oh yeah, we turned it off to put on Little Nicky.
Oh, well, that's understandable.
That's what it was.
Crystal, what do you got?
I don't know. You're like putting me on the spot here. I'm trying to
Aw.
think.
Talk about slacks.
I was gonna say you talk about Slack.
Slacks rips.
I feel like there's other movies though that that have just been like stupid, but I love them, and I can't remember any of them right now. So I'll just talk about Slacks.
Have you seen Attack of the Killer Donuts?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay.
That one's actually really good.
Yes. Okay. So that's so funny you said that because I was like, I know that I watched one like 4 months ago. I don't think I ever did a review on it because I don't even remember why. But yeah, that one was funny. I mean, it was wild with the CGI donuts with the teeth and
Mhm.
everything, and then like um oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm trying to remember the rest.
Do you ever review or do you ever watch something that's so bad, but you're like, I low key really like this, but I'm not going to review it because I don't want to embarrass myself.
It was probably that one. That's
I do
probably
that.
why I didn't do it.
I do that all the time.
No, I review that shit every time.
I'm not gonna lose any of my credibility.
That's why I was like thinking that's what I was thinking of the other day when I watched The Sand because I was like, this movie is so bad. And like, I don't even know if I should talk about it because the CGI is so bad. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining.
Also, what's funny is one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, like we're talking like 4 or 5 years old, my go-to rental at Blockbuster was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes every time.
Oh, classic.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
mean, I probably haven't watched it since then. I don't want to because I'm scared to see how bad it holds up. But that was one of my go-tos as a kid. Well,
No, I feel
what's
like
funny
you like
though,
it.
it might have been when I was older. I can't remember. Um, I remember
Nostalgia, my friend, nostalgia.
well, what the reason I rented it was because I was like obsessed with tornadoes when I was a kid. And one day I kept saying like I was trying to say tornado, tornado. I want a tornado movie. That's all I would do is go to the horror section every time I got there. So my mom thought I was saying tomato. So obviously, first thing she was like, "Oh, he's probably talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes." But I wanted a fucking tornado movie. But but she got me Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and I fell in love with it when I was a kid.
You wanted Twister, and you got tomatoes.
No, Twister came out I think when I was like
Oh yeah,
6 or 7.
a joke.
Oh no, I thought never mind. But no, because
Tomato, tornado, whatever.
there was other like tornado movies at the time that I watched. I can't remember what the fuck they were called, but yeah, I was like obsessed with tornadoes as a kid too. I'm still
Tornado
obsessed with
Watch. I was gonna
tornadoes.
say Tornado Watch, the show. Did you ever watch Tornado Watch? That was a good show.
Yeah, have you ever seen Night of the Twisters
I don't think so.
with Devon Sawa?
I don't think so. I
It's
don't.
a banger.
Speaking of bangers, Zombievers
That's
is one
actually
of
really fucking
oh,
good.
I
I
love
was
it. It's
just
one of
gonna
my
say,
favorite movies of all time.
wait, I really kind of like that movie.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Oh.
But I couldn't not say Zombievers. Also, have you guys seen Creep Van?
No,
Mm-mm.
Amazing. Killer van.
it's just a killer van.
It's a killer van, yeah. Creep van. Super, super low budget. It was just like I don't even know where I found it at. It was just like a random buy. But yeah, I was a creep van. Yeah.
I'm
I'm not
trying
gonna
to
not
think.
buy that.
I'm trying to think what this other one is called. It's like zoo something. It's like zoo animals that are zombies. Is it
Zombies.
zombies? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Jesus, how clever. Yeah, I kind of like that one too.
I'm pretty sure that's an asylum one. Zombies.
Like the cover is like black with like eyes on it and shit. Yeah, and like it's like red lettering.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
zombies.
Okay, I thought it was
Clever.
zombies, but I felt stupid saying it. Like, what if it's not that?
No, that's it.
Crystal, I know you're looking something up. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to find this movie. What's the name of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. No, I was remembering. I'm trying to look up something else. Hold on. I'm trying to look up a synopsis. I want to see if Google.gov will give it to me.
Have you ever seen
Google.gov.
Killer Sofa? Speaking of inanimate killer objects,
Killer Sofa rips.
right?
I actually
That's,
did like that one.
yeah, me too. That was what I was going to recommend to you after watching Slacks.
Nice.
Wait, what? What's it called?
Killer Sofa.
Killer Sofa. Okay.
You'll never guess what it's about.
No. No idea.
Is her reaction while she said it?
Have you seen Sharks of the Corn?
No.
I want to. The cover
Oh
art's
my
cool as
God.
fuck.
It's just as ridiculous as it sounds.
What
Talk
about
about
that?
CGI.
What about that other shark movie that I told you to buy?
Which one?
Dick Shark.
Oh, Big Shark. Classic, dude.
I've never seen
I was
that
tempted.
one.
I was tempted that whole time to buy Dick Shark.
Crystal, have you seen Dick Shark?
No.
Have you ever seen the cover of it?
No. Do you want me to look it up?
Kinda.
Okay.
You'll never guess what it's
God,
about.
it's real.
You'll never guess what it's about.
This is a real reaction.
Getting a picture with the director with the dick shark. With the dick shark was great.
Yeah, how he was like wearing the dick
Is that
shark.
what that was in that picture?
Yeah.
Oh my God, because I think I saw it and I was like, I don't even want to zoom in. I'm just gonna scroll past
It's
this.
a shark.
That was the director of Dick Shark. Yeah, me and Victor were there, and I'm like, hey, like, can we get a picture quick? He's like, yeah, and he pulls that out. He's like, hold on, I gotta put this in.
Ew.
Ian, what was that movie that you were watching because I brought it up and I was like, I kind of want to see this. It's like something about an anthill. Something ants in like a dick
Ants in
hole or
my pants.
something.
I wonder what that movie's about.
Yeah,
Dick hole ant farm.
Yes, that's it. I forgot about that. Oh my God, yeah, that movie. I forgot. That's like 3 hours long. I never did finish it. I forgot all about Dick
Why
Hole Ant
is it
Farm.
so long?
I don't know because IMDb it says it's an hour and a half. When I pulled it up on the whatever website I watched it on, it was like fucking 2.5 to 3 hours, and I watched I think maybe an hour and a half of it during live, and yeah, it's another one you'll never guess what it's about.
You know,
Like just picture like giant plastic ants, like toys that you get
Like
like
the
the
ants
dollar
in your
store.
pants toy.
Yeah, and that's what it is. But coming out of
Uh,
places and stuff.
Coming out of places.
all right, guys. Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man. Tell me more about Sharks of the Corn.
Well, just think a cornfield and then a giant CGI shark.
How does it
Uh,
breathe?
I don't know. I don't. There's no logic to it.
There's no logic to it.
It's wild, dude.
Is that one on Amazon Prime?
I think it's on Tubi.
Or that's what I meant, Tubi.
Yeah.
Is it actually worth watching? Like funny?
I mean, just for how ridiculous and bad it is. I mean, I don't think it's as bad as Shiver Me Timbers without even seeing Shiver Me Timbers. I think at least there's some like entertainment value in it for how dumb it is.
I want to do
But
a whole
it's
month of just
rough.
watching these movies. That's all I watch are these movies.
You should.
Good luck.
I'm gonna hate my fucking life. It's probably better that I'll probably feel a lot mentally better than fucking watching extreme movies all fucking month.
Yeah. I do enjoy I enjoy watching all these like super low budget, fucking ridiculous movies because you do appreciate other actual indie lower budget movies so much more too. So if you watch something like fucking Sharks of the Corn and then you watch whatever, decent movie, you appreciate it a lot more. Like you see the positives in it way more.
Man. I'm trying to think of what other ones are. I know there's so many more.
I know, right?
What is it? Where's my fucking phone?
But I think that's why horror is so fun because, like, what other genre can you think of that has this kind of like spectrum of these movies? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else that's like that.
There's not.
Crystal, have you ever seen Dude Bro Party Massacre 3?
No.
I was just watching that last night.
Dude, that movie rips.
It does. I need to finish it so I can put a video up for it.
It's actually legitimately like not good, but like it's a very self-aware. There's a lot of fucking cameos in it. It's actually a legit movie.
Why is it 3? Are there 2 that go before it, or is it just
No.
Nope.
is it pulling a Thanksgiving?
Yeah. And the best thing about the Thanksgiving movies, that's the dude who did VHS. What's the newest one?
Beyond.
Beyond. He did the first segment in VHS Beyond with the stork. He's the one who made the Thanksgiving movies.
That's wild.
I got to meet him at Fantastic Fest.
I don't think I knew that. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Jordan something. Okay, here we fucking go. I got them all. Sharks of the Corn. Sharks of the Corn has a 1.9
Yeah.
on IMDb out of 10.
Out
Ian's
of
so
10.
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
What about Velocipaster?
Oh my God, dude. That movie. Have you seen it, Crystal?
No,
Oh,
I feel like I've heard of it though. I feel like I've heard of it, so we're getting somewhere.
I love the costume in that movie.
d- at least, there's practical effects. I'll give them that.
Brother, they're coming out with a Velocipaster too.
No way.
Yeah, it's in production right now. It's got a teaser trailer, movie poster and everything.
Wow.
And also, oh no, that's not. Okay, Lamageddon has a 3.9. I've never heard of this one. Alpacalypse.
Is it alpaca?
Is it alpacas?
Look at this. Oh,
That's great.
oh wait, hold on. Look there, that picture. Look at their glowing green eyes.
Oh my
But
goodness.
look
I think I
how
might have seen that. That looks really familiar.
look how hard this poster goes.
I have seen it. I have seen that.
Is it good?
I
No,
could, Colby,
but
I could
like,
see you having a
yes.
shirt with that on it.
I should get one.
I was
Absolutely.
just gonna say you would totally put that shirt on.
It's got a 5.5 on IMDb, but there's only 27 reviews.
That's the cast and crew and their family.
Can't even give it 10 stars. I love it. Mr.
No,
Sleep. I started that one.
Oh yeah, Mr. Sleep.
It was not good. I like how Rubber's on here.
Oh, I love Rubber.
Cocaine Crabs. I haven't seen that one.
Dude, funny thing about Rubber is in my little city, there's like a little like sci-fi convention that they have
Yeah.
every year. Like the first year or two that they had it was very, very small. And they had just like random celebrities. Um, Funny enough, how's his name? The dude that plays Dante in Clerks.
Yeah.
He was there. I got to meet him. But right beside him, there was a booth, and it was the tire from Rubber.
Just the tire sitting
Just
there.
the tire. And it was like it had all these like papers in front with these tire treads on it. That was the signature.
Were people buying
Oh
them?
my gosh. That's
I don't know, but it was hilarious.
Did you buy one?
No,
How,
but I definitely got a kick out of it.
how much were they?
I don't know.
I
don't know if they
absolutely
were
would have
for
bought
sale,
one.
but it was great,
That's actually fucking amazing.
right? I love Rubber.
Here's another one that I've never heard of. Sharkula.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
It looks kind of cool. It's sitting at a solid 2.1
That's not bad.
with 552 reviews. Let me read the first the first review. Yikes, the worst. I'm always up for cheap shark movies, but wow, this is the worst excuse for a movie ever. I'm in shock. Damn. What else? Cocaine Shark. I haven't. The only cocaine movies I've seen are Cocaine Bear, Crackoon,
hmm
and that might be it.
What about Meth Gator?
I didn't see the actual meth gator. I just saw a movie about gators on meth.
I like that movie.
I did like that one. The Bayou. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
The
Bayou.
Bayou. I like that one. Jurassic Shark. I've never seen. The Shark Exorcist.
Sharks Resist.
Catnado. I have not seen Catnado, but it's on my list. What was that one fucking cat movie me and you were watching here?
It
There's
was
a
from Terror.
like Hell Kitty.
Hell Kitty. Yeah, that was wild.
Crystal, are you a cat girl?
Yeah, my cat, I'm surprised she's literally right over there. I'm surprised she's never jumped on the desk before when we've been recording.
Yeah, my cat was just yelling at me to open the door so she can get out. Here's one that falls in with the cocaine thing. Cocaine Cougar. I've never heard of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. I'm gonna have to think of a month to incorporate like a funny tagline to do it with.
Animals on drugs.
TikTok's like, nope,
Nope.
nope.
Animals on substances.
Probably gonna lose a bunch of followers that month. Wonder why. All right, so yeah, that was the end of the list. Can you guys think of any more horrible movies that you love?
Not off the top of my head. I'm like tempted to get up and look at my movies because I know there's some in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more like maybe like more mainstream movies that people have all hated and I love them, but I feel like it's so decisive. I can't even think about it.
Mine's Halloween Ends.
I don't think anybody really likes that. You like
Uh,
that movie?
I love it.
He loves it.
Wait, you know what? I did know that. I remember we talked about that.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorites of the franchise.
Oh, speaking of, okay, you want to talk about Halloween? One of my favorite Halloween movies is Halloween, the 20 years later one. I love that.
H2O?
Yeah, I love that movie so much.
That's in my top three.
I love that movie so much. It's so good.
The reason I love that one though, I've told before, but it's the first movie I watched all the way through by myself as a kid.
hmm
So I'm like, I'm not scared of Michael Myers anymore.
That's good.
That's good.
You shouldn't be. I know a lot of people like even more mainstream, like a lot of people hated Scream 3.
Scream 3 is
Love,
also one of my favorites.
Me
love Scream 3.
too.
Has the best soundtrack.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. I'm trying to think of more like mainstream ones that people just absolutely rip to shreds. I can't think of any.
Diary of the Dead's one for me.
Love that too.
I think Diary of the Dead's a banger.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot his name already, but the guy signed it for me. The guy who played Whiskler in
Wesker.
Wesker, whatever his fucking name is, dude, in Resident
Oh,
Evil.
Whisker.
I hate those movies. Whiskers. This is such an unhinged episode, and I love it.
What did you guys talk about on your podcast? I don't really know.
Talk about Dick Shark.
Yeah, yep. That should be the name of the episode.
This ended up being such a fun episode.
Crystal reacts to Dick Shark. Like, what?
Oh my God, can you make a video?
Just that clip.
Can you make a video reacting to Dick Shark?
Me?
Like watching it?
I gotta watch it for yeah.
Like how I make Coda do reactions.
Oh, yeah, those are funny.
Colby and Ian make Crystal watch Dick Shark.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, that's all I got.
Like Jaws in your pants.
Oh wait, what about Toilet Shark? Or is it House Shark?
Why are there so many sharks? What is
A lot
oh,
of sharks.
probably because Sharknado was so popular for a long
Let's
time.
try to capitalize
About,
off this.
Yeah.
Death Toilet. 1, 2, and 3.
They follow me on Instagram, but I've never watched them.
I think he did follow me. I don't know if he still does or not. I
They
never did
actually
talk about him.
they jumped in one of my TikTok lives one time,
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
and they like recorded a video of like asking what Death Toilet was. And I was like, what the fuck is Death Toilet? And I saw the name was them. I was like, oh, that's the movie's them right there. And they like went over to Instagram, posted on their story, and tagged me.
Yeah, that's those movies are something.
Are they funny?
Sometimes.
Oh,
Absolutely ridiculous.
this is actually a legitimate question. I don't even know if these movies are bad or good, but have you seen the Bad Ben movies?
Yes.
Are they good?
I saw the first one. I
Are they
liked it.
found footage movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the first one kind of was creepy.
Really? So they're kind of like the Paranormal Activity and like the Blackwell Ghost movies?
Definitely more similar to Blackwell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So are they like funny or are they actually like really creepy?
I don't remember it being funny.
Aren't there like
Yes.
fucking 9 of them? Like Blackwell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was I forgot about that. Yeah. I don't even know how I came across that one, but yeah, I watched it. I really liked the first one. And then yeah, I
Mhm.
realized that there's like a whole franchise out of
I'm gonna
nowhere.
have to dive
Mhm.
into those.
But yeah, I liked it. But yeah, it's definitely more similar to Blackwell.
Dude,
Mhm.
I adore the Blackwell Ghost movies.
Absolutely. And no, as soon as we like end this, I'm gonna think of like 4
Oh,
or 5 of them.
God damn it.
Oh well.
Was the Dick Shark director cool?
Yeah,
That's good to know.
he's yeah, he was funny. He's a treat.
It's a treat. Oh man.
All right. Yeah, we'll start wrapping it up then. Uh yeah, anything to add, Colby? Any events coming up? Anything
Um,
anything at all?
mm, I got another con I'm going to the week before I leave for Reno, which is Nightmare weekend. Some decent guests there, like Danny Trejo will be there. Um, Mick Foley will be there. Be some decent people, so I'm excited for that one. I'm doing press for that one.
Oh yeah.
But Days of the Dead this past weekend was pretty lame. I had fun. I made some good connections networking, but it's kind of a miss. I think that they just like it was so fucking packed when we went, but the entire like Terrifier crew was there. And this one like the theme was like Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh.
Yeah, for a horror con, right? Yeah.
Hmm. Weird.
Yeah. But I mean, I still had fun. I hung out with the homies at the horror house at their booth for a while. The fetus people were there. They wanted me to come hang out at their booth for a while. So we had fun. But also, if you're in the area, April 19th, I will be hosting horror trivia before the screening for The Fetus. So if you're in that area, come check it out.
Yeah.
Is
That'd
it
be fun
horror
time.
movie trivia or is it like
Horror, it's gonna be horror movie trivia.
Oh, Revenge of the Nerds trivia.
I've never seen any of the Revenge of the Nerds movies.
I've seen them, but it's been a long time.
Oh, dude, also
Hello?
so we were like sitting at the booths and I kept seeing this one guy walk around. He just looked like haggard as fuck. And I was like, why is this dude cosplaying as Chris Angel? Like if Chris Angel like got into like meth. Like he didn't look healthy. And I saw him a few times. I'm like, what's this dude even doing? Like he doesn't have anything in his hands, he's not buying anything. And then I saw him like I was people watching a lot at this con as well when I was sitting at one of the booths. But I saw him like walking towards the celebrity tables. You know who this was?
Chris Angel.
Richard Grieco.
What?
Oh no shit.
He did
What?
not look healthy.
Oh
Oh
my.
no.
And like his posse with him, it looks like it's women like he pays to just be around him,
Shut up.
but it looks like he also pays them in substances. It was just it was weird.
Allegedly.
But I said that I said that to, and they look barely like of age. But I said like the Chris Angel thing to one of the guys because I was hanging out at the table with the Severin people, the horror house, and the bootleg toys or the bootleg as fuck toys I like. And the bootleg as fuck guy was like, I have a Chris Angel toy. I should go ask him to sign it.
It'd be amazing.
Oh, it was fucked.
Mind freak.
But yeah, that it was just alarming to see that.
Hmm. Well, shit.
But yeah, that was my story from the con.
Crystal, you have anything exciting coming up?
I'm gonna go see Hell of a Summer this weekend, I think.
Wish I wasn't working.
Yeah, I saw that it didn't get the highest ratings, but everybody like that's been doing reviews says it's
Mhm.
good. So,
Yeah, they're all loving it, saying it's hilarious.
mhm. But it's also IMDb reviews, and I feel like people on there take everything a little bit too seriously sometimes. Um,
I love the people that think they're like real critics. Like, I mean, we're not fucking critics. We just talk about,
hell no, I'm no
yeah.
expert. But like that's why I was just like, I'll take it with a grain of salt. So I'm probably gonna go see that. Um, yeah, I'm excited.
That's why I trust letterbox
I was
reviews
just gonna
a
say I'm
lot more than IMDb.
letterboxed. Mm-hmm.
Same.
What about you, Ian? What do you got going on?
Um, Nothing. I got nothing. I'm gonna finish out the Overlook Film Festival. Watch like 2 more movies I got. I have a bunch of short films to watch for that. And yeah.
Did you ever get your camera?
I haven't even tried it out yet, but yes, I did get the camera.
Hell yeah.
I did get it. So yeah, I was all excited to get it, and then I just sat here for a week. So I got to start messing with that a little bit.
You're bringing it to Reno, right?
I plan on it. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. I plan on bringing it with me. Any trip I make now. But yeah, we got Reno coming up, and so I'm not really planning anything before that. And hopefully, get out your way then in November.
Or August.
Yeah, I would like to do both, but if I have to choose, well, we'll see. One or the
Because
other.
your wife's birthday's around then, right?
Yeah,
So if we make it like a yearly thing for like the November Days of the Dead, I'd be cool with that.
yeah.
Like the annual Victor, Ian, and hopefully soon Crystal
Mm-hmm.
meet up in Chicago.
Hell yeah.
What are the dates? In November?
It's like the 20 somethings.
Cute. My birthday's
It's-
on the 13th, so
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, I mean, I'll try to swing both, but if I have to choose one, it's got to be the Return of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, gots to. Well, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got that I can think of right now. I'm gonna celebrate my last year of my 30s tomorrow, so
That's wild.
yeah, I know, right? I'm fucking old as shit.
Is tomorrow your birthday, or are you just
It is.
celebrating?
It's my birthday tomorrow.
Oh fuck! I have to
It's
work
the
on your
only,
birthday.
it's
That's
the only time
whack.
I'm gonna announce it. What's up?
I have to work on your birthday. That's whack.
That is whack. You should bitch about it.
I'm
Won't
going to.
stand for this.
I'm
not
going to.
old. 30 is not old.
39 is.
Oh, okay. You're lying.
Yeah.
Reason
See,
I thought.
I'm old as fuck.
Never mind. Yeah, you're fucking
I'm
old.
damn near over the hill.
You're fucking old.
Yeah.
At least you don't look like Richard
I was.
Grieco.
That's true. True. At least I don't look like it.
I thought this dude was about to start levitating, but instead he's just a fucking undercover cop.
Right. Maybe he was undercover the whole time. You're assuming he's all strung out with hookers. He's just undercover. Poor guy.
Playing the part.
Poor guy.
Man.
Allegedly.
After we get off of here, I'm gonna send you guys a picture if I can find one of Richard Grieco, a current picture. And you tell me, is that Chris Angel or Richard Grieco?
Ugh.
That's the question.
God, we talked about Richard Grieco way too much on this
That's
podcast.
true. House of Greco. All right. We got to end this shit or we get in trouble. All right. Well, Crystal, thanks again for joining us,
Of course.
talking all this nonsense with us.
Every time I come on this podcast, I learn about new movies I never thought I would ever know about.
Dick Shark.
Dick Shark.
It's literally like I open my phone and it's still right there. So,
Yeah, Dick Shark never leaves now. It's with you forever. But everyone watching, listening, we appreciate you. Again, make sure you hit us up on Facebook, join the Facebook group, the Discord, Instagram, the merch, GhoulSquadShop.com, the Patreon, and anywhere and everywhere else that you can find us together, us separately. Everything is in the show notes. So go down there. If you're listening to the audio portion of this, hit that 5-star little rating. If you could, that'd be great. Help push us out into the algorithms of podcasts. And yeah, comment on Spotify, comment on YouTube, do all that cool shit. We appreciate it. But yeah, for this week and this crazy bullshit, we're going to wrap it up. We appreciate you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will see you all next week. Stay safe out there.
Bye.
What if everything you know is someone else's dream?
There you go. That's it.